Hello, Book Bandit here. As you can tell from the intro to my video, I am now dabbling in video games. I was able to acquire a Wii system along with 18 games off of Craigslist in mid-May, so about 2 months ago. I've since sent in about 15, 16 of those games, and since then I've sold 5 of them total. Just sold another one a few days ago for about $60 profit. So I'm about halfway to breaking even, at least, on acquiring the lot. The reason I acquired the lot was to be able to test Wii games with the system. Luckily, I found a family that was looking to get rid of their Wii system due to their kid not wanting to use the system anymore, wanting to use PlayStation or some other system. Fortunately for me, it was able to get a lot of games and the entire system, along with a lot of the nunchucks, the controllers, the steering wheels, the tennis racket, etc., all those different accoutrements that you might need to test games, etc. So was able to get everything for $150, and hopefully once all the games sell, I should make a little bit of profit and be ready to test further Wii games. The reason that I got into video games is to diversify my inventory. Well, I love books and I do VHS tapes, I also do CDs. Video games is another great category to get into because some of the Wii games and some of the other systems, even the older ones like NES, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, a lot of those video games are ranked really well and can move fast, as is borne out in my experiment here with selling 5 already in about 6-7 weeks of sending them into FBA. In addition to the other categories that I've been specializing in, I'm definitely going to be getting into video games and different systems as well. This is not just because I'm having or not finding as many big book sales to go to and having to go to thrift stores and estate sales and whatnot, but also in anticipation of the fourth quarter, the end of the year, when hopefully I'll be able to move a lot of this video games to people that are looking to buy Christmas presents and whatnot. It's important to diversify. One of the not downsides, but something that people might not like, is that they're a little more expensive than books to acquire. A book might be $1 or less for me, is around $1 or less for me, and probably for most people out there. But a video game might be $5, $6, $7, $8, maybe even $10, depending on the game. You're not going to make as much return on your investment, but you can definitely double and triple your money on one video game if you're able to acquire it for a low enough amount and sell it for $30 to $40. When there's plenty, as I've found here, Wii games as well as a good amount of the older systems as well have some games that are selling for that amount. So I think it's a great idea to diversify. I started out with books because I love books. I'm a big reader, and they're really inexpensive to find, and I was surprised at how much people are willing to spend on them, which is great. And then I also got into VHSs and CDs and whatnot. But getting into about 4 or 5 different categories is great, because when you can't find some books, you can't find some VHS or CDs, you can maybe find some video games to pick up, especially on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays, for garage sales and estate sales. Sometimes there's just no books to find, but there might be some other stuff as well. Remember though, no matter what you're doing out there for FBA, keep booking.